Hello everyone! Oh my gosh, it's been like, I don't know, 3 months since I vlogged. I'm the worst! It's fine. This is a life update YouTube, so I'm going to tell you about a little bit about everything that's been going on. Highlights, flashbacks, this fun, like speed it up, like fast forward of catching up to where I am now, what I want to do, and then maybe I'll make some more videos about like what I have done since May. Oh my gosh, it's August. Spoopy time is coming. Halloween parties start Friday. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm having a great time. But yeah, let's get caught up with what's happened so far in the DCP. Alright, so the last time I vlogged was literally when we went to the Yacht and Beach Club and the boardwalk and had our big ice cream challenge, and I realized I had literally not made a vlog since I have been a cast member. Like, I went through traditions and everything, and I was just really upset that this year they kind of did it differently than what they have in past years. Like, the bus ride wasn't like fun with trivia and stuff like that. It was a bus ride there. I just didn't know when to film in traditions and when I couldn't, because like a lot of that is backstage area, so I didn't want to get in trouble. Yeah, so I did traditions, everything, went through training as a character attendant. If you didn't know, now you know. You should have watched my video, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm a character attendant at Magic Kingdom. It is August, I don't even know what day it is. It's the middle of August, and I have only worked at Magic Kingdom so far. I'm trying to now pick up at other parks, but my schedule has become pretty limited in what they give me because of preferences they have put in the system. So I'm just waiting for some good shifts to trade for other parks, but I really want to get out there. I just want my first shifts to be really good. Like in Animal Kingdom, I want like Adventurers Outpost or Pocahontas, or I promised Scrooge McDuck that I would work with him. He was super cute. Epcot, I want to work with Inside Out, Baymax. Like, Epcot has a lot of opportunities, and then Hollywood Studios, I want to work with Olaf. But in Magic Kingdom, I've literally worked with almost every single option you can, leaving off the Chipmunks at the flagpole, Mary Poppins, Ariel and her grotto, which I'm salty about because I don't know why. I want to work with her, but apparently I haven't worked with her yet. It's just hard with my schedules because I'm usually at Town Square Theater with Mickey at least twice a week, so I can't complain about that. Some days seem long because I'm doing the same thing several times a week, but like Mickey Mouse, when I'm in the room with him, like he is just so cute. I love the way, like I love watching families meet him, because a lot of people, that is like the iconic person they want to meet is the main mouse, Mickey Mouse, on their vacation. So it's really cool to see them reunited. But being a character attendant, I love it. Most days, and some days you don't, but that's with any role. Guests can be really nice, like really make your time. I wrote in my phone so I would remember it. Two little princesses that let me sign their autograph books and take pictures with them, and I made sure I kept that date. But like some guests just get really angry, and we can upset guests a lot in what we do because, you know, we close lines, we do hard stuff, we want to make sure that our characters are safe and that our guests are safe, and that can really upset families sometimes. And they really don't think about the people with the characters. Like me, they only think about, oh, it's my family, I need this picture, so that can be really upsetting. But it's been fun. I'm probably going to make videos updating about like specific characters I've worked with, who are my favorites and stuff like that. But y'all, I feel like my favorite shift is either Cinderella's Royal Table, because Cindy's girl, I've loved her since I was little. And the freaking Country Bears. Y'all are sleeping on them. Oh my gosh. Wendell, Shaker, Liverlips, Big Al. 10 out of 10. Those boys are so funny. Those freaking bears. They just hang out and they goof around and they can do so much fun stuff. They are a hoot and a half. Oh my gosh. Now on to the subject of roommates. So the last video you saw, we were hanging out at the Yacht and Beach Club and the boardwalk, and we were all like having fun, just meeting each other. And I feel like we were still in the honeymoon phase, and a lot of the people who are moving in right now, who are fall move-in, are in that phase right now. They're like living their best life, like, oh my god, this is my best friend, and blah 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 blah. And I just wish we had that here. In our apartment, I would not say that we're all best friends, but I say we get along and try to tolerate each other as much as possible. I spend a lot of my time with a couple of my roommates. With the other ones, we just don't put as much emphasis on hanging out with each other as some of my other friendships. If you ask me would I do it differently, I don't know. I met some really good friends. Some of my roommates become some of my closest friends, so I would never trade that for the world. But I do wish we just had a more functioning atmosphere, an apartment of like 6 people who wanted to live with the other 6 people and who wanted to create those memories and friendships. Because what they do tell you is extremely true, that you will almost never all have the same off day. And I think that's only happened once for us. So it's just like, I wish we had similar schedules and similar personalities and similar friendships, just so we could spend more time with each other and that like we appreciated each other's company a little more. All right, since we're on the subject, we'll just go into like what life has been like and how it's been updated. And if you know me, it's August, and if you know what I've done in my past several years, I graduated from college in May, and I was an RA for 3 years, and RA training is going on. And they have residents moving in. I think today was like one of their first days of move-in, but it makes me miss it so much. And I did not realize how much I would miss my friends or how much I would miss college in general, because it's a hard process when you do it after you graduate, because you are missing out on a part of your life that has happened for 4 years. And I didn't know how much I would miss it until I got actually in it. And it was really, really hard for me to make friends. Because other roles like attractions and everything, you work with the same people frequently, so you can make friends easier. But in entertainment, you work a lot of different places and a lot of different people. So you may meet one person one day and you're like, oh, they seem really cool to hang out with them, but you don't see them for like possibly another month. Like there are some people I thought were really cool that I have literally not seen again. So that has been really hard for me. I've recently made friends with a couple other girls who are attendants. I got really sad. And I know a lot of people do get sad on their programs, but I didn't realize like being at the happiest place on earth, how hard it can be. Because some days if you don't get out of the flow of go to work, go home, sit in your apartment, chill out, you don't really get to experience and have time for yourself. So self-care is very important. Like if you're starting your program, I would honestly sit down and figure out how you're going to take care of yourself and how you're going to make yourself happy. And if that's having a group of friends, find a group of friends. If that's you going to the parks by yourself and like riding rides or stuff like that, make time for yourself. I've realized like what really helps me is I've started reading again for fun, which I have not done in years. I will do park days alone. Sometimes too much alone will start to hurt me, but I really like doing it alone. Any rides and fast passes that I really enjoy, but I just like to walk and like make time for myself, because I've realized the more I go to the parks for fun, the more I tend to like it, because I can get really burnt out if I go for a stretch of just working and not visiting the parks as a guest. So I would really emphasize that. Another thing is I know a lot of people say they don't have time to go to the parks, and I have very, very weird hours where I'm like, some are mornings and some are night, and I can almost always make time for going to the parks. And I would really recommend that, because if you're in a swing of like not going to a park for over a week, I would really change that. I would make fast passes. I would go, you can go an hour early to work. Sometimes I do that, and I literally walk into Magic Kingdom. I will ride the People Mover and grab a Starbucks and then go to work. And that honestly makes all the difference. It doesn't have to be like a main thrill attraction. I literally ride the People Mover because I know how long the line is. I know how long the ride is, and it is one of my favorites, and you can literally sit down and relax. And it's just really nice to do that before a long day or like a long 9-hour shift or a 12-hour shift or something like that. But I would just really encourage going to the parks and just doing stuff like that, because it really just makes your time worth it. And it really reminds you like, hey, you're working at like Disney World. You are making magic, and to experience the magic as a guest. So yeah, that's like 3 months into the DCP. Halloween parties start this week, so I'll be getting some different shifts. I've gotten 2 schedule drops with Halloween parties, and I know who I'll be working with, which is super exciting, and I am very nervous and very excited to do it all, but I'll keep you all updated on that. But yeah, I literally have not blogged in 3 months. I'm going to try to get back in it, but we'll see, because the program gets crazy and it gets chaotic, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's August, because I still thought it was July. But yeah, that concludes this update. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, comment below what you want to see next. Because honestly, if you comment and interact, you're like, Heather, post this. I want to see this. It'll guilt me into making those videos. But yeah, also if you're my friend and you want to come visit, please let me know, because I just get excited when that happens. Because my family's visiting and I'm planning my friend Lauren and Olivia, they're going to come visit me in October, and it just really makes it all worth it. But yeah, thank you so much for even watching this video and putting in the time and seeing what life is up to, because it can get weird and it can get crazy. And I'm living in Orlando, Florida. I cried. Cried like a month in because I couldn't find good Mexican food. So if you know where good Mexican food is near a housing or Orlando, please let me know, because I cried because I paid $12 for a quesadilla that was this big and it wasn't even that great. So don't get me started. But yeah, it's 3 months in. I'm living, trying to thrive, and I'm making magic in the most magical place on earth.